Hey folks, welcome back to Conquest of Elysium. Okay, so I literally just finished the last game of the last series I recorded yesterday, and that was a team game. It was a bit of an experiment really, just to see how, playing a team game just with one person, hot seat, works. And I think it works really well. It's really interesting. What I will say is that it does slow the game down a lot, and also certain character classes will be competing for resources, so you need to make sure you play with the appropriate amount of players. So that's one thing I've learned from that. So I actually played on a large map. I think it was large, and I put it on 4 players versus 4 players, so 8 players. 8 players is about right, I think, for a large map. That said, I think that I could have done with, I think 3 versus 3 would have worked a lot better there. I've got a different plan this time. I'm going to bump the size of the map up to huge. Now, I actually think that it will still end up probably being a shorter series. I'm just going to play as one character class this time, so just kind of more standard setting. I'm going to keep it on Wilder and obviously put the battle reports on. I really like the battle reports. I think what I'm going to do is I'm now going to play against teams of enemy players, which is one way of playing this game. And like, if one thing I can do right is I can put the difficulty setting up to something like Knight or Baron. The problem is that when I play against Knight, I often lose. Like, I'm not that good at this game, and I think in order to play against Knight, you have to move away from the sort of adventure game style play and more into sort of a real min-maxing, kind of almost a bit of a cheesy style of play where you've got to sort of like do lots of raiding and leave loads of troops in each settlement. I mean, that's cool. I'm up for trying it. The only thing is that, yeah, like I'd say about 40% of the time I'll lose that. I find Knight really hard. Like, I will often lose it. But as long as you guys don't mind seeing me lose occasionally, and you know how it is, I lose this occasionally and I'll just restart. So if that's the case, then that's what I'll do. The other option is to go in and play with teams, right? So I would probably put it up to maybe even just leave it on Jester and then have like teams of enemies and then just leave myself. I've done this before as well. This does also work. Yeah, I think Ilwinter recommended leaving on Jester. I could probably manage it on Butler, I'd say. So that's the other way to do a team game, or to do a more challenging game. I think on this one, I always play an Empire, so I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it up this time. I think I might actually try playing on. I might try playing on Dark Ages, because this one's quite hard. You don't get so many settlements. So yeah, you don't get that many villages and cities in this one. So certain classes don't do so well on this. Agricultural period is another one that I've played a fair amount. Yeah, I don't know. Dawn of a New Empire is kind of weird. So monarchy and empire are the sort of two, I'd say recommended settings if you're sort of new to the game. I used to play on agricultural all the time, and then I found Empire was probably the best because there's just like loads more settlements. Now with the added NPC factions, like the Empire faction particularly, this one can be a little bit more difficult, I guess, but especially if you put it on Wilder. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. I suppose since we played on Wilder last time and when the Necromancer won, we could actually try playing on Fallen Empire. So this is, I'll just read it. This society setting. So, the waning days of greatness have given way to the interregnum. The empire has fallen. Battlefields and ruins of former imperial glory litter the lands. Few cities and villages remain. Human lands are in chaos, and bandits are free to roam the countryside. The forces of nature are continuously growing stronger and have reclaimed much of the land from the human inhabitants. Even worse, great acts of evil have been performed in the capital, which has been turned into a stronghold of dark powers. Only a powerful leader will be able to rebuild the empire. So yeah, I think this is kind of thematic following in from our last game. I'm actually going to bump the size up to huge. I don't think I've ever even played on this size. I'm going to be that guy eventually who's just going to be playing on the biggest maps with all the hardest settings. But for the time being, I'm going to keep it as it is. Now, I've not actually decided in advance who I'm going to play, so you'll get to see me sort of talk about some of the character classes. So if you don't enjoy that sort of thing, you might want to skip forward a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pick a class. So yeah, here's how you can do this, right? If you hit the plus key, you can just change all the difficulty. Knight is quite. I find Knight quite hard. Now I've got people who say, "Oh, I just play on Marcus." Yeah, fair enough. I'm not as good as you then, obviously. I think that which one was it? A friend of mine that that plays this a lot basically said, I think it was after Baron, he said that any difficulty kind of around Baron and afterwards, you have to play in a really very careful sort of almost cheesy way where you have to do sort of, you have to leave large garrisons everywhere and have loads of armies and lots of raiding, and you know, that's cool, that's part of the game. I think Knight is probably enough for me. If you're playing on Wilder, I think you probably need to play it on the Knight. By the way, so on Jester, the AI will basically have the same size armies as you. On Butler, they get I can't remember what the exact figures are, but they'll get a bonus. You know, they get a percentage modifier. It might be 10% or 20%. I think Knight gets like 40 or 50%. I can't remember exactly what that is now. It might even be like an extra 100%. It's big anyway. The armies that they field on Knight are really large. So that is one way to play. The other way to play is just to have the teams. I think I'm going to try it with Knight first, and we'll see how we go. I know we've got it on a huge map. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I might put 10 players in, just to really make use of that space. So yeah, we've got a lot more players in the game, a lot more characters in the game. And I'm going to pick a character. So last time we played Necromancer Demonologist. Who was it? Necromancer Demonologist. God, my memory's bad. Witch. And who was the... Oh, Kobold King, wasn't it? I'm just going to play one character this time. And I want to play someone who I haven't played a whole lot. So, Necromancer and Demonologist I've played a lot now. Witch I'm starting to play a bit. High Priestess I have played. Now, this is a really good campaign. This is a really good character class, but... yeah, this is an interesting one. This is a ritual one, a sacrifice one, so you have to have a lot of population. I don't know if that's going to be... I think she's going to be not so good, actually, in this era, because I don't think there's so much population. The Fallen Empire doesn't have so much population. Bakemono is interesting. Barbarian I find quite hard. I don't know why. I struggle with that one. Senator's interesting. Pale one's really cool. Druid, yeah, we saw that one in the last game. Druid, and I do like Druid and where's the other one? Dryad Queen a lot. These are really fun factions. You get some really cool units in them. I wouldn't mind playing Monkey Maharaja though. I don't know if did I play this one? I think I might have played it on Explorminate. Let's go with the Monkey Maharaja. I'll tell you why, right? Because I think that I love the monkey classes. You know, this is kind of based on Kailasa and Lanka from... This one's kind of Kailasa from Dominions. And you've got these monkey troops. And it's really good fun. They're quite hard to use. I've tried playing Monkey Maharaja on Knight before and I lost. But I think this will be an interesting challenge. It'll make me play a little bit more carefully, I guess. Let's pick a different colour, though. What would be a good Monkey Maharaja colour? Let's go with the blue colour. I'm sorry, I know you guys probably think, why the hell do you care? Look, man, immersion's everything. Let's go with the blue Monkey Maharaja. Okay, and we're going to call him Benjamonkey, the Monkey Maharaja. Okay. He's actually a Bandar, I think. So he's not really a Markata style monkey or an Atavi. Yeah, this is going to be interesting because Wilder makes things way more difficult and it takes much longer to expand. The AI also kind of gets killed more easily. Although that on Knight, I think that's less likely to happen. Okay, here we are. Here's the Maharaja's palace. It's Monkey Maharaja Palace on the coast. Looks like we're down in the south. That makes sense. I wonder where in the south though. Now, what I like about this game is it doesn't tell you at first. You don't know where in Elysium you are, although you've usually got an idea from the terrain, so we know we're not in the north. We've got an Atavi village there, and we've got a coastal hamlet with some levies. And then we've already got an Atavi tribe village. Now, these things will spawn in the Atavi, these kind of Atavi troops. Let me talk about the character class a little bit. This is Benjamonkey, the Bandaraja. So he's a Bandar. So basically this faction is split into multiple... Let me just see if we can actually get the character class details up. I don't think you can do it now. How do we do this? No, I don't think you can do it. Okay, never mind. I'll just tell you. So, the Monkey Maharaja rules over a caste system of monkeys. And on the bottom, you've got the Markatas, which are these little guys here. So let's just... Have we got any of these? Yeah, so we've got the Markatas. They've got a mace. They can climb over walls. That's what they're actually quite useful for. But they've got really low hit points, low strength, low morale. They've got low magic resistance. They just chaff, basically. They do 1 to 5 damage, but -2 because they've got such low strength. So they tend to, they usually don't do any damage. And if if they get a good roll, they might get a couple of hit points. So hit points of damage. So they're kind of crappy. They've also got an archer variant, which is much more useful. Usually they don't do any damage. Occasionally they'll do 1 damage. So they are really, really weak. But there is the DRN roll that you have to consider. So there's this kind of exploding dice thing where if you roll a 6, the number turns into a 5, and then you roll the dice again and add that to the previous result ad infinitum. So you can get very high rolls, and if you've got lots of these guys, they will do damage. That's representing occasionally an arrow will go through somebody's eye, the visor in their eye, the eye visor in the helmet, that kind of stuff, or like through a chink in the armor, or you might just get a particularly strong monkey, or God just intervenes and just gives that monkey a particularly good shot. So yeah, you've got these kind of crappy troops, but they do climb walls, and they are very, very useful in sieges for that reason. Next up, we've got let's just go to the recruitment screen. So yeah, we get 15 of those, 50 gold. Then we've got the Markata archers, if you've seen, with the bow. They've got and they bite as well. Now the bite's actually, it's funny. The damage here is between 1 and 5, but -2. So they have to score 3 or more basically to do one hit point. So they'll do between 3 and 4 basically. Is that right? No, anyway, maths. So basically, but the bite is almost as effective, essentially, because you do between 1 and 2 damage. I think you can get an extra 1 damage there. The Atavi archers have got the bow. The Atavi are like a higher class of troops. So I'll let you guys read the fluff. If you want to pause the video and just read the fluff, and it talks about who the Markatas are. They're basically like they're kind of like almost animalistic intelligent monkeys. They're only slightly more intelligent, and they're really annoying. They're not stealthy because they're so annoying. Then you've got the Atavi archer, who is stealthy in forest. These guys are like human-sized troops. They are basically like humans. They're pretty good. They've got lower magic resistance, if I remember right. Yeah, I think they've got lower magic resistance than humans in general. And but they've got a bow that does 1 to 3 damage, and they've got a dagger that does 1 to 3 damage as well. So these are just kind of like a standard archer. However, they do have forest stealth, which you can use for some interesting stuff. Okay, we've got the Atavi warrior, which has got a shield. Otherwise, it's much the same. It's got no armor, but his mace does between 1 and 5 damage. He's twice as strong as the Markata, though, so he doesn't get that big penalty. So yeah, he does between 1 and 5 damage instead of between 1 and 2 or 1 and 3, whatever it was. Yeah, 1 and 3. So then we've got the Vanara archer. Now the Vanara, the Vanara are basically the same race as the Atavi. The difference is that the Atavi are a sort of uncivilized tribe, I guess. Or that's not quite fair, but they don't have. Yeah, they're not so organized. Basically, they live in the sort of jungles in little tribes, in the rainforests in tribes. Whereas the Vanara are more organized. These are kind of more civilized, I guess, if you want to use that term. And the Vanara archers, they've got armor. Okay, so pertinently for the game mechanics, I think they've got more morale as well. Yeah, they've got better morale because they're more organized, they're better trained, they've got more armor, they've got same magic resistance, but they've got, these guys have got basically the same damage, but the archers also have a mace. So these guys are a more professional soldier, right? Then we've got the Vanara. Oh, and those guys also cost metal. That's the thing. So you need to get hold of metal before you can start recruiting the Vanara stuff. Otherwise, you're kind of stuck with the Markata and the Atavi. The Vanara soldiers, these guys are a little bit different. So they cost the same. You get 5 of them, just like the Vanara archer. The difference is the soldiers, they've got a shield. So these guys basically hit the same. They've got initiative of 3. Yeah, they've got the same weapon, but they've got a shield. That's the difference. I think they've got an extra hit point as well. Yeah, so they're a little bit stronger. These are bigger. They're a little bit bigger. Not stronger, sorry, but they've got better hit points. So these guys are better in the front range. Sorry, I'm just looking at the wrong ones here. So yeah, the Vanara soldier are better in the front line. Then for a few, these are only 40 gold, by the way. The Atavi and the Vanara mostly are 40 gold, so they're a little bit cheaper than human troops. Then we've got the Vanara swordsmen, which are the same price as standard human troops. They've got more hit points. They've got 8 hit points. They've got better morale, I think. Yeah, they've got better morale again. And they've got the shield and the broadsword. And because of their extra... Oh, they're also stronger. They've got 5 strength. So because of their extra strength, they get a plus to damage. And they've got slash damage as well, which is pretty useful. So these things do between 2 and 7 damage. These are really good. These are better than human troops. But you pay for them. You do pay for them. And, you know, the shield will block some attacks, some incoming attacks. And they're effective against ranged weapons too. Okay. Now we get into the third class, class in the cast, I guess. The third cast, which is the Bandar. These big kind of guerrilla-like troops. Very, very large and strong. They're quite expensive. You don't get so many, so you usually only get 3 of these guys for your 50 gold. And they have different levels of metal cost as well. The Bandar archers have a longbow, and these are a long range missile weapon at 6. They do between 2 and 5 damage because the Bandar is strong. He's also got a lot of hit points and he's got high morale. And he's got a dagger which hits like a truck. This is a dagger that can pin someone to a tree. So it does between 4 and 6 damage. And is pretty scary. So these guys are really, really good. You only get 3 of them though for your money. However, you can recruit them without any metal cost. Then we got the Bandar Warrior. Bandar Warrior are cool because they've got 16 hit points, which is bigger again than the archers. They cost metal, but they've got this mace, and the mace is very, very powerful. It's got blunt damage, which is good against some certain troop types. They've got a shield. They've got some armor this time, and yeah, they do between 5 and 9 damage. So they hit really, really hard. They're very, very strong troops. And let me think. Oh, it's the heavy Bandar. Okay, these guys. Sorry. Okay, this one's with sweep attack. Sorry. So yeah, you've got these ones with the mace, and then they've got the heavy one. There's a heavy version as well. I'll go into the heavy troops first. So you've got the heavy Bandar archers. These guys have got 2 armor and pretty much the same stats everywhere else. They've got the longbow, but they've also got a mace. So basically, these are just like the heavy version of the archer, except they've got a mace instead of a dagger. So these are like a more professional version of the troops. These are really good. Like these will not only they'll yeah, like I say, they'll kind of peg stuff to trees with their longbows anyway. Like they are super strong. They'll kill most human. They usually kill human troops like in one hit, or like that, you know, low level troops. If I say usually, they can do. And they've also got the mace, so when they get into combat, they are well defended. They're not going to take many they won't take much damage from sort of standard troops. They've got a high hit point pool. Yeah, they kill stuff really effectively. Then we've got the heavy Bandar warriors. These guys have got a great club with a sweep attack. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same as the guys we saw before. They don't have a bow. And this weapon, yeah, this actually hits. Like, if the attack kills the target, the leftover damage will immediately carry on to a new attack against another melee target. So, and he's doing between 5 and 11 damage. So, you know, you can, if you're fighting Hoburgs or Kobolds or something, you will just sweep a whole bunch of them away from you. Yeah, it says in the description they're as strong as ogres. So these guys are massive, scary troops. Very, very good. Finally, we've got the Bandar Swordsmen. These are the personal guard of the Maharaja, and they've got armor 2. So they're not the highest armor thing in the game, but they've got a shield too. So armor 2 with a shield and 16 hit points. Plus they've got a broadsword which does between 6 and 11 damage. So that's really, really high damage, slash damage as well. So situationally useful as well. And then we got a catapult that we can get. So they've got an interesting troop lineup. They are a much stronger base game troop lineup than any of the other, than most of the other classes in the game. The exception, of course, is the Baron. The Baron gets like an even bigger section of troops. But apart from the Knights, really, the Baron doesn't have anything quite this good. The Tower Guards are nice. I do like the Tower Guards a lot. Alright, so we start here in the Maharaja's Palace. First thing we need to do is we probably want to find some metal. Try and get money as fast as possible. Now, I'm not actually going to send Benjamonkey out. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Let's get Golaki out. So, Golaki here is a Vanara captain. Decent troop. I think we'll go for the Atavi village here first. No, we'll go for the levies first, because the Markata will just be trivially easy to kill. Let's make sure we've got all our troops in, and now let's not make a stupid mistake here. Let's just leave... Yeah, we need to leave a few troops here as well. Yeah, that's plenty to be able to kill these guys. You do need to leave a few troops in here just in case something wanders in. Especially on Wilder, it can be a little bit dangerous. Okay. I'm looking forward to a new game of this. Like, whenever I start a new series of Conquest of Elysium, I get really excited. And it's funny because I'm actually getting a lot more people watching this series now. Like, when I first started playing it, I didn't get that many views. And it seems to me that, at least in my audience, my like personal audience, more people are kind of enjoying this game. Okay, so we managed to kill, yeah, we killed all their troops. We didn't even take any hits back. That's really good. So what we want, oh, look at this. We got a tiger. These guys will probably kill a tiger, I think, if he comes in. Yeah, he's got no armor and 21 hit points. I think by the time he bashes his way through the doors, we'll have killed him. So I'm not too worried about him. Let's explore up here. Okay. And then we'll just move in and take this Atavi tribe village. We want to get as much money as possible. The first thing I'm going to be building is probably quite a lot of Markata, because although they don't kill much, just the sheer numbers that you get will do damage to most early game troops. Oh, look at this. There's a lot of them. I did not see this many. Whoops. I thought they were all hiding in the village. Oh god, this is a game over, I think. Jesus. Sorry. Right, okay. How did I not see that? There was I saw this is the thing, right? These guys are great because they've got this amazing ability to hide. So yeah, I've just come a cropper. Let's resign that game and start again. I told you this would happen a few times. Like Wilder and, you know, on night will be pretty brutal, I think. Let's set this up again. We'll do the same thing. We'll play on the Fallen Empire. Wilder battle reports. Yeah, we don't need common cores on because we're not using teams. And let's just set that one up again. Monkey Maharaja. I want a nice blue colour. Just change one of these blues to a red. Put another couple of players in. And then put them up tonight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure they're all random players. Okay. Try again. Son of Benjamonkey can be our... Benjamonkey's reign wasn't very long, sadly. He dreadfully mismanaged his armies in the early stages of his reign and was quickly deposed. Even a Markata could have made better decisions as a general than Benjamonkey. Okay, let's see where we start this time. Oh wow, okay. We are close to a magic library with a pyromancer. What's he got? He's got a trident of the sea. That's a really, really nice item. Really, really nice item. And we've also got a crown of command. Oh, what a perfect fitting item for a Monkey Maharaja, eh? Okay. Let's try again. So we've got Kit Kranantha. Kit Rakantha. Kit Kranantha. Or Sit Rakantha. God, I can't even say that. Right. You know when I've got a name that I'd struggle to say? I'm sorry, I'm just going to change it. Let's call him Rama, because Rama's a cool character from the Indian pantheon. Making him a monkey might be somewhat sacrilegious, but there we go. None of my if I've got any Indian fans, please don't be offended. I do actually really like Indian mythology. It's so cool, man. Hindu mythology particularly. Okay, where are we going? 12 levies is quite a lot, but this is what happens on Wilder. We're probably going to lose quite a lot of troops there. I think what we're going to have to do is probably pick up some more troops before we... You don't want to lose any troops early in the game, in this one, especially on night. You've got to have everything that you can. Let's get Benjamonkey just moving up that way. Okay. There we go. We've got 8 levies there. That's a little bit more manageable. Let's go and take that one out, and then we'll wait until we get our first extra load of troops before killing that one with the 12 levies down the south. Yeah, see, the slingers aren't going to do too much damage to our front line because we've got the shields. And slingers are kind of weak anyway. But particularly against shields, they're really, really ineffective. Okay, what do we got? 37. So, yeah. Another couple of turns. Let's go and see what we got down here. Looks like we're on the... We're not in the farthest south parts because we're not in the desert. Yeah, we're actually in the forest rather than rainforest. It's kind of interesting for the Monkey Maharaja. Yeah, we'll just get Son of Benjamonkey just staying there for the time being. Okay, we've got a Vanara captain available, but I don't think I'm going to grab him. Let's make our way to back here. Next turn, we're just going to have enough money to be able to pick up some more troops, and then we'll take that first, or that second human village. Oh, we've got a scout available though. Oh. No, I think like the scouts are really important. However, I think we need a front line. Now, what we've got here is just a bunch of levies. These guys aren't very good. But they do 1 to 4 damage. They've also got these guys with the slings. So I think we don't have any metal, so we can't get any shielded troops. Oh, we can. We can get the Tavi warriors. Yeah, let's get some Atavi warriors just so we got a bit of a front line. What I'll do is I'll just leave a few troops here. I don't think we're going to need much to defend here, at least this turn. I'll make sure that I bring some bigger defences back though. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if I can win this class. Now, I didn't really talk about much about what these guys can do in their end game, you know, with their middle and end game stuff. I've just talked about the early game units. As you can see, the early game units are quite varied, interesting, and they're actually quite strong. They, especially when you start, yeah, you can buy war elephants. Look, now we've got another scout available, but sadly we can't afford it. This is beyond our reach for the time being, but starting with a level 2 magic library, by the way, next to us is really, really great news. So we can, these guys won't spawn units. Now it is the Empire faction, but I don't think it's the spawning. Yeah, this doesn't spawn units. So okay, we've got an Atavi warrior here as well. Let's just get Son of Benjamonkey picking those guys up, and we'll bring them back. Okay, we've got a war elephant available. Bring Benjamonkey back. And Rama can grab... Yeah, well, I think we'll move out next turn. Now, the seasons are quite important. Like, understanding how the seasons work in this game is pretty important for defense. You've got to be a little bit careful, like just charging around. You know, if you go too far away in the spring and in the autumn, and then suddenly someone comes to attack you, you can't get back because it's the winter and you just can't get out there. That can be pretty dangerous. We might actually want to head down this way while we're in the winter. Yeah, we'll just leave Son of Benjamonkey there. We'll just recruit some more troops. Doesn't look like there's anything wandering around, so we're probably okay to do this. Okay, kind of heading into some savannah down here. Oh, there we go. We've got a couple of farms, look. So let's take those farms and we grab the money. Now we've got an Atavi chief and a Vanara scout. I am going to recruit the Vanara scout there because that guy is going to be critical for us to sort of move around safely. Okay, we've got a spider tribe village here. Oh, this guy's got a... Okay, he's got a bottle of children's tears. That means he's probably really good at magic. Yeah, he's got witchery level 2. He might be quite... if he's got the spells, this dude might be quite strong to defeat. You know, might be difficult to defeat. Anyway, let's go and take this. Oh yeah, we just grabbed it easily. Now, taking and holding stuff with Wilder is a little bit more difficult. So we want to make sure that we've got enough troops to be able to kind of hold anything we take. Wow, we've got gem deposits here. Now these aren't any... We don't... Until we've got the Yogi up. Got 1 bandit and 2 slingers. Let's go and grab that. Oh, there's loads of them. Look at this. This is a nice area. So this is really good. We are a gem income race. I think it's diamonds mostly they use. I can't remember. No, we actually use all of them. So initially the Yogis just use diamonds, but then they summon other troops in, if I remember right. Okay, there's battle in a gem deposit. Yeah, let's just get rid of these bandits. Looks like the bandits have... There's a bunch of bandits down here that have just taken all these gem deposits. Now these are what we need to do now is save some money so that when we get a Yogi come up, we can recruit him and then we can start making use of these gems that we've got. Oh, we lost a couple of troops there. What did we lose? We lost an Atavi and 2 Markata. Okay, that's not... 3 Markata, sorry. That's not too bad. Now, these guys are a lot more dangerous, and I think we can't fight those yet. So what we're going to do is... I want to just explore this area and just see what's around here. I might raise another... Yeah, we got another Vanara captain, look. So let's get another Vanara captain up here, and then we'll get another... See if we can see anything up here. No. Okay. Oh, we got a hamlet here with a small force. So let's get a bunch of Markata and some Atavi up. Meanwhile, I'll continue exploring. Oh, we found a mountain spire. So we can actually get into the sky. There's a gold stream here with a load of kobolds. That is a prime target for us. We want that big time. Okay, we're getting 16 gold a turn. So we should be able to get... We've got a fair... income now, as long as we can protect the income that we've got. Oh, it looks like the Dryad... we had a Dryad Queen in the game and she's been eliminated. Okay. We should be able to take this guy. We might take some losses though. Serpent magic, or we might get some poison losses here. I'm going to wait one more turn just in case we get a Yogi. I want about 50-60 gold in the bank before I build my second army. Or my second expansion force. Yeah, I thought we'd lose some troops here. Okay, we got him. So, oh, we only lost 1 troop. That's okay. Now we've got a Vanara captain and a Vanara scout available. I'll grab the... I think I'll grab the scout. So this guy's going to have... Which one's the scout? Yeah, there. Oh, we've got 2 scouts now. Okay, so this first army does not have a scout. Let's bring Rama's force back. Wow, we've got another magic library. Another level 2 library here. And a bunch of elephants. Hopefully they don't attack us. Okay, the elephant's moving. Sundara is just going to stay here. The reason why I'm saving the money and not expanding is because I want to get a Yogi if one comes up. Okay, we got a war elephant, which are pretty cool, but I think I'd rather get some Markata. We can take 5 levies out, however. Okay, let's get a bunch of Markata archers up here. And then we'll wait another few turns. Okay, we've got another Vanara captain available. Alright. Rama's gradually moving his way back up here because we would quite like to pick up... Let's get Benjamonkey bringing these guys back. I would quite like to pick up the scout that we had. Sundara can just wait there. Okay, no, we've got no special recruitment available this turn. And we've got more kobolds. White kobolds this time. Interesting. I like how it's almost like mirroring the game we had before. Look, it's like there's all these kobolds taking these mines that I took. That's why one thing I would like to see, right, in Conquest of Elysium, it would be that you could save the map from a previous game and then have the game advance the age to the next society level and then sort of populate it according to what happened, and then you could go and play in it again as another character class. I think that would be a really nice little feature. Okay, Sundara here. Yeah, we're going to wait one more turn, I think, because I really want a Yogi. And I'll be upset if one pops up. Okay, Benjamonkey can drop these guys off. I think Sundara can probably afford... Yeah, we'll just wait one more turn. I think this first episode is going to be a little bit longer, guys, because we had that false start and I was talking a little bit at the end. I want to get a decent amount of gameplay in. Yeah, so we're not seeing anything down here, which is good. I do want to... what I will do is, let's get Rama up here. I think I'm going to grab all of this except one of the scouts. And we'll send Rama out. And then we've got Sundara. Let's get some more Markata archers. And Benjamonkey can stay where he is. And then we've still got some in the bank for a yogi if it comes up. Okay. Let's get Rama just taking this. Oh, we've got an ancient forest as well. Now this forest is nice. I don't know. It looks like we might be on the western coast of Elysium here. I'm guessing that's what's going on. The maps are usually kind of relatively easy to predict. So we have got... This is good. I mean, if we do get attacked, we can always hide troops in these forests. And that surprise is actually quite a good little tactic in this game. Useful little tactic. Let's just wait one more turn. Okay, the Necromancer's been defeated by Independence as well. Or at least we don't have to defeat a Necromancer in this game then. We've only just got the ones that will be in the Haunted Capital to deal with. Okay. More money coming in. Like this is a lot friendlier start than I usually get when I play a Knight difficulty. So, okay, let's get. What did we get? We got Markata archers. Let's get some Atavi warriors up with these guys. Meanwhile, Rama can carry on exploring a little. Yeah, we got the Yogi available, and I'm really pleased that I saved the money for him. So let's get that guy. Okay, so what is the Yogi? Where is he? He's a little white Vanara guy. Oops. There he is, sorry. Kamlesh. Kamlesh the Yogi. Okay, so these guys have got some interesting traits. They've also got forest stealth. They are an Atavi. They're like a special white furred Atavi called the White Ones. And these are kind of wise sages into their meditation. And, you know, they're just like Indian style yogis. They've got this reincarnation ability, so if they die, if they've not committed an evil act, they will be reborn as a creature with the same status, so they'll just basically come back as a yogi, pretty much. If they try to damage or enslave anyone, then it counts as an act of evil, and then they'll just be reincarnated as a lower being, so they'll come back as a, you know, something like a Markata or something else. It's kind of funny. Like it's interesting how they have this thing. They've also got rituals. Now, we are starting to get gems because we have actually got a bit of a gem income now. We've got 2 gem deposits. And what we're going to do is we're going to send Sundara here, probably down there to kind of guard that. 22 giant rats. Gosh. I don't often see the so I don't often play on this map style, on this society, sorry, so quite a lot of these I haven't seen. What we might do with this yogi here, yeah, he's got mind burn, so they've got Akashic magic. It's an interesting little set of magic. They have got lots of direct damage, or they've got direct damage and some buffs basically. They've got things like, I think they can cast luck spells. So they've got paralyzation, which is pretty good. They got Mind Burn, which is just really, really good. It's 1 to 11 magic damage, armor negating, and it's hard to resist as well. So that's a really, really good spell. This guy's going to be a really good combat caster. I think I might actually send him out. Yeah, I might send him out with that expansion party. Oh, that looks like. Is that the? Yeah, this is the Scourge Lord. Wow, this is going to be an interesting game then. Arafat the Scourge Lord. With his defilement magic. Okay, he's not got any Scourge Heralds with him. That's good. Yeah, it's an old battlefield there. That's not going to be much use for us. Let's get Rama moving into these mountains and Kamlesh, sorry. We'll get these guys moving together. I think Kamlesh would probably take command of that party now, sort of thematically, because he's probably the highest ranking in the cast. Okay, we've got another Vanara scout available, but I'm going to wait for... Yeah, I'm actually going to get some more Atavi warriors up here. Now, you can get Atavi Chieftains. Atavi Chieftains are pretty good because they are stealthy, so whereas the Vanara are not. So you can get like an Atavi Chief, and then with a whole load of Atavi, the tribal Vanara. Oh, we got some deer here. Benjamonkey should be okay there, but I might just deal with those just in case they wander in. We've also got some boar. Yeah, let's just go in. We'll go and kill those. Okay, we've got another abandoned mine. We want to take this abandoned mine as quickly as possible. Now, getting some Bandar would be good here, because these guys are just really not going to be able to affect them. Although there is a White Kobold Chief and a Storm Drake. So the Storm Drake and the Stone Drake are going to do a lot of damage. So that's not a trivial battle for us. Battle in the plain. It's going to kill these ravenous deer. Okay. To pick up an affliction on one of our troops. But otherwise we're okay. Look, actually got quite a lot of troops coming in now. A lot of these guys coming. We'll have to take this ancient forest as soon as possible. Got a deer tribe shaman as well. I think I'm going to move these guys back here. And maybe we'll grab some more. Let's get some more Atavi warriors. So we just got a bit of a bigger force here just defending. There we are. Just keep Benjamonkey on. We'll keep Benjamonkey on the Sentinel mode, or the Sentry mode, sorry. Okay, and we've got a War of Elephant, but we can't afford it. Now there's 16 small spiders. You've got a poison attack. That's kind of nasty. But I think we'll probably kill them with the Markata. They are tiny though, so they're really hard to hit. But we have got a lot of attacks. I kind of want to take that. Let's just see what's around it. We will come back for that if we can get it. Yeah, looks like those neutrals moved off. I should probably try and take this ancient forest. I think that would be helpful. Okay, we've got a Vanara captain available, and there's a hamlet here so we can take the spearman. Let's take that. Oh, we're quite close to the Scourge Lord. The Scourge Lord we want to try and take out as quickly as possible. The longer he's in the game, the more he's going to wreck the map. And he's just going to turn the map into desert, and that does not help us. It also kind of kills all the population. And there's not going to be a lot of population on this map anyway, you know, with regards to villagers. Might be quite a difficult society to play Monkey Maharaja on, although we have got a lot of gems, so we got some gems anyway. At least the gems will help. Now, Sundara here can't buy anything, so we're just going to carry on. Yeah, there's mind burn, look. So that guy's not getting reincarnated. He'll get reincarnated as a centipede or something. Okay. Okay, we've got a market village, which means we can probably start buying some metal now. And I might do that, because iron's really important. Oh, we got the Scourge Lord. I think we can win this battle. Also, we're in a forest. He might attack us because he might not be able to see the Vanara, the Atavi. Although we don't really have any Atavi here. Oh yeah, we do. So our army will look smaller. It'll just look like we got a bunch of Markata. He might actually attack us and lose. That could be quite funny. It wouldn't be funny if he attacks us and wins though. Let's get some Markata Archer up here so we got some more defences. Okay, he's avoided us. I really want to kill him. Pollux the Illusionist has been eliminated. The last commander was slain by Arafat the Scourge Lord. How many of these guys have we got left? Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's plenty. I'd actually thought we'd lose more before the start of this. I think we can probably kill these. They have got a web though. Yeah, these guys got web. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to sacrifice my army taking that out actually. So let's just retreat back from that. Sundara doesn't have a big enough force to move out with yet, I don't think. Here's the spring. Oh, there's his pillar of power, look. So, right, we kind of want to kill him, honestly, because I think I can kill him because I got mind burn. So I'm going to go and try and kill him quick. Like, I'm going to lose a lot of troops here, by the way, and I might lose this, but I think killing him early, if we could, would be really helpful. And deactivating this pillar of power before he starts destroys this market village, because that village might be quite useful for us. Sundara, let's get. Yeah, we're probably good with Otavi here. And let's just leave a few of these guys here defending. Yeah, they should be able to defend against those. I hope. Okay, let's see what happens. It's battle in the forest. Yeah, it's just these killing some deer. And then we've got the battle in the Pillar of Power. Uh-oh. Fear's not good for us. Half our troops are going to run away. However, I think we've got it. Yeah, we got him. And our troops will come back. So, yeah, we only lost 5 troops and we killed the Scourge Lord. That's a really good job. We've done the world a favour doing that. He's a horrible, horrible character. We probably do need to guard this too. Now, Kamalesh. We've got the. We can actually cast. We can summon stuff with this guy. We want to get the Ritual of Mastery as soon as possible. But yeah, getting an Akashic summoning would give us some units to use as well. Now we've got a load of goblins, which we can probably kill. Goblin Chief. They have got goblin archers, but not many. They've only got 5 archers and a whole bunch of these. I don't want to fight them though. Let's see if we can. Let's kill these deer, and then I'll try to skirt around here. I don't want that Pillar of Power being reactivated though. 12 wolves. We probably need to take this out. Hopefully there's nothing hiding in there either. If we can get some troops garrisoning that ancient forest, it'll make our life a little bit easier. Okay. Just going to take a whole bunch of wolves out. Yeah, great job. We only lost 1 troop. There's a battle in the forest. Oh, again, we've got some more deer. The deer made a better account of themselves. Oh no, they didn't kill anyone. Okay. And then there's a battle in the Tabi tribe village. Oh wow, a bunch of snakes have moved in and taken our forces, so we've got to fix that. Now if we can find where the Scourge Lord is and kill him quickly, that would be a really, again, I'd say that would be a good job done. We might be able to kill this herald. Yeah, this is, again, a relatively weakish army. Right, I'm just going to get some Markata up here. Let's get some Markata archers up here, which will help defend the city. Let's go and kill these snakes. Might lose some troops here to poison if we're not careful. Okay, there's a battle in the Tabi tribe village. Yeah, we should be able to kill these before they even get in range. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna do a lesser summoning, I think, with Kamalesh. All right, we got some Yavanna archers. Very, very nice. These guys have got ore, so anybody trying to attack them has to make a morale check before they can. Yeah, they've got to pass a morale test to do so. Range attacks aren't included. These guys have got a magic bow as well, so that's 2 to 6 damage. Really good. Really good unit. And we are going to move in and attack the Scourge Herald. Hopefully he's not got any more of these and we can kill him off. Okay, then we've got these. $27. Yeah, next turn we can get some more troops. What I'll do is we'll wait, I think, until next turn, then we'll try and kill this Deer Tribe Shaman. Alright folks, I'm actually going to end the episode here, so let's just roll the turn on, and then, yeah, I'm going to end the episode because it's gone on. I wanted to end it at 45 minutes, but thanks for watching. I hope you're excited for a new series of Conquest of Elysium. I'm gradually going to work my way through all of the characters that I've not really played, and then I'm going to redo that tier list and see if anything's changed, because it was really great. I had loads of feedback on that, and quite a lot of people were like, well, I think you've missed out a lot here, mate. So I think it'll be good for me to redo that tier list and see if I can come up with, I don't know, a better way of ranking them once I've played them a little bit more thoroughly. Alright folks, I will catch you in the next episode. Leave a comment and let me know how you feel. Take care.